Welcome back, dear friends, to English Avenue. It's a rather cozy, rainy afternoon here in the studio, and the scent of old books fills the air.
It really does feel like a perfect day for a warm drink and a gentle chat.
It truly is, Elio. Today, I wanted to share a little about Christmas Day, what it truly means, why so many people celebrate it, and how we can talk about it in simple, clear English.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Christmas always brings such a special feeling.
It does, doesn't it? Even if you don't celebrate Christmas where you live, it's still so important to know these words and phrases. So many English speakers talk about it, and you'll hear it often in movies and songs and in everyday talks.
That's very true.
Christmas Day is, always on December 25th. For many people, it's a truly special holiday, a time for family, for sharing thoughtful gifts, and for enjoying such lovely food together.
A beautiful image.
It's also a day full of cherished traditions, beautiful decorations, and happy feelings. People love to decorate their homes, put up Christmas trees, exchange gifts, and enjoy peaceful moments with loved ones. And the best part is, talking about Christmas Day is a wonderful way to practice speaking English because it includes so many words from daily life, like using the past tense and describing simple activities.
That's a helpful thought.
So in our quiet chat today, I'd love to share some important words, some useful phrases, and even how you can describe your own Christmas Day, even if you're just imagining it for practice. It's a sweet way to learn. Let's begin and make your Christmas English feel strong and confident. All right, let's start with some important words you need to talk about Christmas Day in English. We'll keep the words simple and useful as always.
Yes, and as we hear each word, perhaps we can try to say it out loud, because speaking really helps us remember better.
That's a great idea, Elio. Okay, our first word is Christmas Eve. This means the night before Christmas on December 24th.
Christmas Eve.
Next is Christmas Day. This is the main holiday on December 25th, when people celebrate, relax, and spend precious time with family.
I see.
Another useful word is traditions. Traditions are those special things people do every year, like decorating a tree or giving gifts.
Yes, traditions make it so meaningful.
Speaking of decorations, here are some important words: Christmas tree, lights, ornaments, stockings, and wreath.
Right, these are all the beautiful objects people use to make their homes feel festive and lovely for Christmas.
A very common word full of joy is gifts or presents. This means the things people lovingly give to each other during Christmas.
Ah, gifts.
And don't forget family gathering. This means when family members come together to celebrate, to share closeness.
That's so important.
Another word you will hear often is Santa Claus. He is the traditional figure who, brings gifts to children, bringing so much wonder.
A classic.
And here's a good food-related word: feast. A feast is a big, special meal people enjoy together on Christmas.
A feast.
Finally, a useful word for talking about feelings: celebration. A celebration is a happy event with family, delicious food, and lots of fun.
A true celebration.
These words, I hope, will help you describe your Christmas Day clearly and naturally.
And don't worry, we'll use these words in example sentences so you'll understand them even better.
Now that we know these key words, let's look at some common phrases people use when talking about Christmas. These are everyday expressions you'll hear from people who speak English often.
Yes, and remember, you can use these phrases to talk about your own Christmas Day or to understand others when they talk about theirs.
The most famous phrase is, of course, Merry Christmas. People say this to wish each other much happiness on Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas.
Another useful phrase is, we exchanged gifts. This means people gave presents to each other, a lovely sharing.
A beautiful tradition.
You might also hear, we decorated the Christmas tree. This is a very common and joyful activity done before or on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's a favorite.
A nice everyday sentence you can use is, I spent time with my family. Christmas is truly all about being with loved ones.
Exactly.
Another simple one is, we had Christmas dinner. This refers to enjoying a big, special meal together.
Christmas dinner.
Here's a fun phrase. We opened presents in the morning. Many families open gifts early on Christmas Day, full of excitement. And don't forget this one. The house looked beautiful with all the decorations. It's great for describing that warm, festive atmosphere.
That's a lovely image.
Another helpful phrase is, we watched Christmas movies. People love watching cozy movies together during the holiday.
Oh, yes, many of those.
And one more very common expression is, it was a wonderful day. Perfect for ending your story or describing your feelings about the whole day.
A wonderful day.
These phrases are simple, natural, and truly perfect for English learners who want to talk about Christmas clearly and with confidence. Now, let's talk about how to describe your Christmas morning in English. Christmas morning is, one of the most exciting parts of the day for so many people.
Yes, full of anticipation.
And the good news is you can describe it using very simple sentences. Just think about what you did when you first woke up.
That makes sense.
For example, you can start with, I woke up early on Christmas morning. This is a clear and natural way to begin your story.
Simple and direct.
Then you can talk about what you saw or felt. Something like, the house looked beautiful with the Christmas lights.
Oh, that lovely glow.
After that, you can describe your first activity. Many people begin with opening gifts, so you can say, I opened presents with my family. Or, if you didn't open gifts, you can say, I had a warm and relaxing morning with my family.
Both sound wonderful.
You can also describe your breakfast. A simple sentence is, we had a special breakfast together.
Yes, a special treat.
And if you want to add a feeling, you can say, I felt happy and excited. And here's a really good phrase to finish your story. It was a wonderful start to the day.
That's a beautiful way to end it.
So to describe your Christmas morning, remember, wake up, what you saw, what you did, how you felt. Very simple and very clear.
Exactly. And later, we'll practice putting all of this together in a gentle conversation. All right, now let's look at how to talk about your Christmas morning in clear and easy English. Christmas morning is usually calm, happy, and full of that quiet excitement.
Yes, and when you describe it, just remember to talk about 3 things. What time you woke up, what you did first, and how you felt.
You can start with a simple sentence like, on Christmas morning, I woke up feeling excited.
A lovely beginning.
Then you can add what you did right after waking up. For example, I went to the living room to see the Christmas tree.
Right, to see the decorations.
And many families start their morning with gifts, so you can say, we opened our presents together.
Or if you don't open presents, that's perfectly fine. You can say, I spent a quiet morning with my family. Simple and natural.
Another thing you can describe is the atmosphere. For example, the lights on the tree made the house feel warm and cozy.
Oh, that cozy feeling.
And don't forget breakfast. You can say, we enjoyed a sweet and special breakfast.
Delicious.
Then finish with a feeling, something like, I felt grateful and happy.
So a complete description of Christmas morning is easy. What you did, what you saw, what you felt.
Exactly. With these simple sentences, you can describe your morning clearly, even if you don't celebrate Christmas. It's truly great English practice. Now, let's talk about one of the best parts of Christmas, for many people, the food. Christmas dinner is a big tradition in many countries, and it's a great way to practice English words.
Yes, and describing food doesn't have to be difficult. You can use very simple sentences to sound natural.
For example, you can start by saying, we had a big Christmas dinner. This tells the listener it was a special, important meal.
That's clear.
Then you can add what you ate. A very common Christmas food is turkey, so you can say, we ate turkey with vegetables. If your family eats something different, that's totally fine. You can say, we ate a traditional meal from my country.
That's good to know.
You can also describe the feeling. For example, the food was delicious, or the dinner felt warm and joyful. Warm and joyful.
Don't forget dessert. You can say, we had sweet desserts after dinner. This is simple, clear, and natural.
Yes, always dessert.
And here's a great sentence to finish your description. We enjoyed the meal together as a family.
Yes, easy, friendly, and perfect for telling someone about your Christmas dinner.
All right, now I want to give you a real example of how to talk about Christmas Day in English. I'll share a simple story about a Christmas day so you can hear how everything fits together.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. I'll listen closely to the words and phrases you used earlier. It's like a little guide.
Exactly. So this Christmas day started early for a friend of mine. He woke up around 7 in the morning, and the first thing he saw was their Christmas tree with all the lights shining. It looked so beautiful.
Nice. What did he do next?
Well, his family and he opened their presents together. Everyone was excited and smiling. After that, they had a warm breakfast with hot chocolate. He said it felt very cozy.
That sounds wonderful. How was the rest of his day?
They visited his grandparents and spent the afternoon with them. They talked, they laughed, and later they watched a Christmas movie. He told me it was a simple but very happy day.
That's lovely. You know, my Christmas day was a little different. I woke up late, around 9 in the morning. The house was quiet, but the Christmas decorations made it feel so warm and cheerful.
That sounds relaxing. What did you do first then?
I called my family and wished them a Merry Christmas. Then I had breakfast and listened to some quiet Christmas music. Later, I went to a friend's house. They had invited me for Christmas dinner.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Yes, it was. We had a big dinner with turkey, vegetables, and sweet desserts. We played games, talked a lot, and enjoyed the evening together. I felt grateful and happy the whole day.
So you can see, Christmas Day can be simple or busy, quiet or full of activity, but it's always a wonderful opportunity to practice English. And remember, you can use our stories as a gentle model for your own story.
Just follow the steps. What you did, what you saw, what you ate, how you felt.
Exactly. Easy, clear, and perfect for English learners. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes English learners sometimes make when they talk about Christmas Day. Don't worry, these mistakes are very normal, and knowing about them will help you avoid them. The first mistake is confusing Christmas Eve with Christmas Day. Remember, Christmas Eve is the night before Christmas. Christmas Day is the actual holiday on December 25th.
Yes, learners often mix them up.
Another mistake is using the wrong verb tense. When you talk about what you did, you always need the past tense. For example, not I opened presents, but I opened presents.
Exactly. Past tense is very important.
Another mistake is trying to use very difficult sentences. You don't need big or complex words. Simple sentences like we had dinner, I visited my family. These are perfect, full of meaning.
That's good advice.
Another common mistake is forgetting to describe feelings. Talking about how you felt makes your story much more natural and touching. For example, I felt happy. It was a wonderful day.
Yes, feelings add such depth.
And one more mistake is using the wrong pronunciation for common words like present, decorate, or turkey. Don't worry if you're not perfect, but practice always helps a lot.
Right. And as you listen to more English podcasts and practice speaking, these small mistakes will slowly disappear.
So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just keep learning and keep improving, gently, step by step. Now, let's give you some easy sentence templates that you can use to talk about your Christmas Day. These templates are simple, flexible, and truly great for English practice.
Yes, and you can change the verbs or the words to fit your own unique Christmas experience.
Here's a good one. On Christmas morning, you can fill it with anything. For example, I woke up early. I opened presents. I had breakfast with my family.
That's very flexible.
Another useful template is we together. Like we decorated the tree together. We watched a movie together. We played games together. For food, try we had blank for Christmas dinner. You can say we had turkey. We had a special meal. We had traditional food from my country.
So many options.
Feelings are so important. Use this one. I felt. For example, I felt happy. I felt relaxed. I felt grateful.
Beautiful.
And a great sentence to finish is it was a day. Like it was a wonderful day. It was a fun day. It was a special day.
These templates make speaking much easier. Just fill in the blanks and you can talk about Christmas Day like a confident English speaker.
Exactly. Simple patterns, strong, heartfelt communication. Okay, Elio, let's have a short practice conversation so our listeners can hear how to talk about Christmas Day in a real situation.
Great. I'll ask the questions and you can answer, Beto. Then our listeners can try to repeat after us.
Wonderful.
Beto, how was your Christmas Day?
Oh, Elio, my Christmas Day was truly wonderful. On Christmas morning, I woke up early and saw the Christmas tree with all the lights shining. It was beautiful.
That sounds beautiful. What did you do next?
I opened presents with my family, and then we had a big breakfast together. After that, we visited my grandparents and watched a lovely Christmas movie in the evening.
Wow, and how did you feel during the day?
I felt very happy and grateful. It was a fun and special day, full of quiet joy.
That's great, Beto. My Christmas day was a little different. I woke up late, listened to some quiet Christmas music, and called my family to wish them Merry Christmas. Then I went to a friend's house for Christmas dinner.
That sounds fun. What did you eat for dinner?
We had turkey, vegetables, and sweet desserts. It was delicious. I felt joyful and relaxed the whole day.
Perfect. See, listeners, you can use simple sentences like this to tell someone about your Christmas day with your own feelings and memories.
Yes, try practicing with a friend or even by yourself. Just tell your story using these phrases and sentence templates.
All right, listeners, it's time for a quick speaking challenge. Don't be shy. Repeat after us and try to answer using your own sweet words.
Yes, here's the first question. What did you do on Christmas morning?
You can answer like this. I woke up early and opened presents with my family.
Great. Now the second question. What did you eat for Christmas dinner?
A simple answer is we had turkey, vegetables, and desserts.
Last question. How did you feel on Christmas Day?
You can say, I felt happy and grateful.
Perfect. Now you try answering all 3 questions in your own words. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak and enjoy the feeling of it.
Yes, the more you practice, the easier it becomes to talk about Christmas in English, naturally and beautifully.
All right, listeners, let's quickly recap what we learned today.
Yes, we talked about key Christmas words, common phrases, how to describe your morning activities and the special food, and we even shared some real-life example stories.
We also gave you sentence templates and a quick speaking challenge, so you can practice talking about Christmas Day in English.
Remember, the most important thing is to speak with confidence, even if you make little mistakes. Every time you practice, you get better and better, I promise.
Exactly. So this Christmas, don't just enjoy the holiday. Use it as a chance to practice English and share your own unique Christmas story with others.
Yes, keep practicing, have fun, and soon you'll be able to talk about Christmas in English naturally and with such gentle confidence.
That's it for today's episode, everyone. We hope you enjoyed learning how to talk about Christmas Day in English.
Yes, remember to practice the words, phrases, and sentences we shared. The more you speak, the more confident and comfortable you'll become.
If you liked this episode, don't forget to share it with your friends who are learning English.
Thanks for listening, dear ones, and we'll see you in our next cozy conversation.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and happy learning!